But what I recognize is there's many things that I've talked about before, but folks were still, and it's not a judgment, folks were still very kind of impressed and impacted by what was going on. So the information kind of goes over. It's kind of stored, but we don't focus on it. So one of the things that I want to remind you of is that, we always talk about the third eye, the pineal gland. The pineal gland, from a scientific perspective in 3D, is the gland that produces hormones. Produces melatonin to help you go to sleep, and then it produces serotonin to kind of get you back awake. One of the things that we don't talk about is that there's something called pinealand. Now you can try and research this, but it's not really out there, but you can try. If you look up DMT, you'd probably get much more information. But DMT, or the pinealand hormone or secretion, let's call it that, is produced in the brain. And it's fascinating because when you go to sleep, there's a period of time for probably, if we're going to stick with linear time, for about 10 minutes to 30 minutes that this is released. You know what the fascinating thing about this is? Is that is when you are completely connected to your source. Completely, no resistance, no resistance, no resistance. That's why when we talked last time about what do you need, this experiment is not about what you want. It is about what you need. What is relevant to you in remembering who you are. Well, you have, as we connect with the concept of linear time, you have a period of time in each 24-hour period where you are completely, without any reservation, without any resistance, completely connected to you as source energy, multidimensional, galactic being of energy that is infinite and indestructible. So when we talked about what do we need, and we said, okay, we need breath, that's for sure. Breath, 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 breath represents each moment of now. Inhale, exhale, then you're a new you. Inhale, exhale, new you. And this DMT, a lot of people talk about it, and I'm sure many of you have heard about ayahuasca, and people have these different experiences with doing this I don't know if they smoke it, I think they smoke it, and then they have these very extraordinary experiences that provide them with a tremendous amount of awareness. I've heard some people that I've worked with who've had the experience. It was a very resistant and uncomfortable situation, and I've had other people that did it and were just transformed by it. But the interesting thing is, what I'm inviting you guys to do is, when you go to sleep, be with this information and just know that there's a period of time where you're completely connected to who you truly are. Not in a rational, logical way. And it's really great. And I want you to fall asleep and be aware that that's what happens. And that's why after breath and hydration, what we need is sleep. Sleep trumps food. Because the idea is that if we don't connect with who we truly are, we go a little bit off here.